Welcome to Corey Turner Talks Cars. It's time for a week-long test drive, and it's going to be with this bad boy right here. This is a 2019 Ford Fusion. It has about 40,000 miles on it. I rented it from Jeremy B off of Turo. If you don't use Turo, you need to. It's your chance to drive some great cars. And if you're in the Fort Worth area, I'll put the link for Jeremy B in the description, and then you can go drive this exact same car, then let me know what you think. I've always been a fan of the Fusion, and it's because of this right here. I just love that grille. Now, the earlier models, the grille was bigger. It kind of suits some remodels that got a little bit smaller. And before you say anything, I know it's an Aston Martin grille. We're going to talk more about that. But before we go for drives, before I take you on a tour, before I show you all about this car and what it's like to have as a long-term drive, let's talk about the history of the Fusion, and let's look at the outside of the car while we do it. The Ford Fusion first rolled off the assembly line as a 2006 model. The second generation Fusion debuted in 2013 with a facelift in 2017. This 2019 Ford Fusion debuted the second facelift of the second generation. The first generation Fusion was a square sedan, but when the second generation was released, it was quickly apparent that Ford drew heavy styling cues from Aston Martin when they designed the front of the car, more specifically the grille. This was easy since Ford owned Aston Martin from 1993 until they sold the brand in 2007, which was 1 year after the second generation Fusion and its Aston Martin grille went on sale. I'm going to have to repeat myself and say I love the grille on the Fusion. The second generation Ford Fusion was built on the Ford CD4 platform, and it's an example of Ford's global car strategy. It marks the reconvergence of Ford's midsize platform for both Europe and American markets. The 2019 model came with a facelift featuring new front and rear styling, and a 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine was standard on SE and higher models, except for the V6 Sport, formerly known as Sport. The SEL replaced the SE Luxury package, and the Platinum was dropped, moving the Titanium up level. In 2018, Ford began plans to discontinue the Fusion. This was part of their overall plan to discontinue all the Ford sedans in North America. The 2020 Ford Fusion ended the car's run and effectively what was left of Ford's four-door car lineup in North America. All right, so that's a brief history of the Ford Fusion. Now let's get it out on the road. We're going to take it for a drive for the next few days, and let's see what is it like as a daily driver. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's talk about cars tomorrow.